Morning friends, it's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living. And before I get on with more of my day, I wanted to bring you guys in on it. I sent the kids off to school, my husband off to work, the babies have visits, and I'm here with Mr. Mays and my little bean. It's cold out, but not nearly as cold as yesterday. It's 10 o'clock. So yes, my bean just arrived. Mays was a sleepyhead and slept in, little lazy bones, finishing up his breakfast. Oh, you want to cuddle? And there's Evie. Isn't he a cutie patootie? Cutie patootie. Isn't he, Mays?
Yeah, but why did it slip down?
It fell off. Can you put it on his belly?
No.
Put it on his belly?
No.
Why not? Oh. Anyways, I'll be back in a little bit because we got some rapure pies to make. Oh, he's settled down a little bit, but I'll have to go out in a minute. But yes, last night before I went to bed, I put 2 slow cookers on. I just unplugged them about a half hour ago. So a roast beef into each of them. I put a fair bit of water too because I'm going to use that water in the rapure pies. But I'm going to take these out and put them on a cookie sheet to cool off even more so I can shred them up real well. And then we'll move on. I have videos on chicken rapure pie and beef rapure pie. So if you guys are interested, I mean, I'll show you a little bit today, but if you're interested in seeing how it's actually done, I'll put those links down below. And somebody, I forgot to answer, somebody asked if they can just use mashed potatoes. You can't. You need potato pulp. So if you have a juicer, because if you can't buy those packages, here you can buy them right at the superstores, Sobeys, like grocers and stuff. If you have a juicer, you could juice 10 pounds of potatoes. Throw away the juice, like the water that's in potatoes, and just use the pulp. That's what the potato packs that I buy at the grocery store are. It just saves a lot of time and energy and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways. Oh, I need some more baby cuddles. I hear them out there cranking. But this is the, well, you see me dump the 2 stock pots or the crock pots of beef broth. I put a little bit of beef bouillon in there too, and filled the rest up with water. And I put 1 package of onion soup mix in there. I usually have 2, but I don't have any more, so we're just going to make do. But yeah, I bring this up to a rolling boil and move on, but I might have to do this bit by bit throughout the day with the little ones here, you know. Oh, somebody's hungry. Here's Maze's snack. He just had a little bit of grapes earlier, so I didn't put any more on the plate, but some yogurt covered raisins. He likes regular raisins too, I just don't have any left. And cheese with a little toothpick. I know I mentioned it yesterday, but little kids love little things like this because it's fun, makes it a little more fun to eat. So yeah, not too bad. I'm just trying to lay little Evie down for a kink. He's a little cranky, but he's just tired. So yeah. So here's that potato mash I was telling you about. Oh, is it kind of fuzzy? It's a French Acadian dish, and it's made in Church Point, Nova Scotia, which is about a half hour, 45 minutes from my house. It's an Acadian area, which is French and English. Well, like all of Canada, but anyways, you'll have to look up Acadian history because I don't really know. I know about it, but yeah, anyways, not enough time in this video, I guess. But yes, it's grated potatoes. And it's just with all the juice of potatoes out of it. So it's much easier to buy this. This is a big pack. It's $12.49. You can buy half packs, but I don't ever do anything half in halves. I always do it, you know, if I'm going to go in, I'm going to do it all. So yeah, I'm going to open that up, put it in the, I have a roaster over here. Put a half a cup of butter. I'm bringing that stock up to boil again because I had to shut it off. because my babies, and I'm going to try to do this while my little bean's having a nap. Alright, this is almost done. It looks like it should be done, but it's not. It takes, well, about 20, I don't know, 22 quarts, I forget what it says on there, of hot scalding broth. And what it does, the potato reabsorbs the liquid, and it gets almost like a gelatin kind of texture. So it is kind of an acquired taste. I never really ate this growing up, but I ate it as an adult, and now it's one of my family favorites. Maze absolutely loves this stuff, and I make chicken rappie pie and beef rappie pie. You can make bar clam rappie pie. I don't make that because we're allergic, of course, but yeah. It looks like a big sloppy mess, doesn't it? But it's so savory and good, and it goes good with, you know, or I should say sweet pickles go alongside of it. After it's baked, you put a nice little blob of butter on it and salt and pepper. Almost there, almost there. I know it's kind of a long time. I'd say it takes maybe about 10 minutes to get it to how you need it. I know there's probably a few rappie pie videos out there. I have 2, but I've made it several times on other videos, but just not in grand detail or anything. But I find it easiest to use a turkey roaster and a potato masher. Other people just use a big bowl or a pot. I like this because I can move the potato around easier, and it's not so much that I'm stirring it, like picking it up and moving it, so the liquid gets everywhere. Once this is absorbed, I think it'll be done. And I mean, the broth, the flavor of the broth will be in the potato, so the broth is a huge part of it too, because if you have a good broth, you should have a good rappie pie if you can make it, you know, get the right texture. You don't want it too runny, you don't want it dry. It's a delicate balance. And if you try it, if you watch those other videos and try it in detail or whatever, I mean, it might not work out the first time, but I mean, that's just a learning experience, right? I certainly didn't, mine first didn't turn out. We ate it, but now I have a few times under my belt, I know what I'm doing. My hand's getting tired though, but it'll be worth it. I think I have one in the freezer down in the deep freeze, but my husband wanted some, I think it's chicken downstairs. He wanted some beef rappie pie. He likes beef the best. There. There's a little bit of broth left. I could use that for beef rice or something like that, but I'm going to bring you guys over to the table and we'll have a little chat or something. Okay, I have it set up. I just sprayed those with cooking spray. And now we just layer it like a lasagna. Potatoes meet potatoes. Just a little salt and pepper along the way. Oh, I forgot a spatula. I gotta get one of those suckers. Anyways, my dad called and I have a couple of letters or cards or something there. So I asked my daughter if she could pick them up when she goes to town, if she remembers. She's a busy lady, but if she remembers, we'll open those up tonight. If not, we'll do it tomorrow. But I know, it's not really all that pretty to look at unless you like it. But it's a good one. One summer we had an exchange student, and he was from France. Well, we had 2 exchange students. And I thought, oh, well, we'll have rapie pie, thinking being from France, he might know what it is, but not so much. He was just a teenager, just young. He ate it, but yeah. I should have did my research a little more. I know they were French settlers, or the Acadian peoples. There's Acadian people all in the States too, I believe. But I know my mom lived down in a nursing home in the Acadian area for part of her time in a home. She, if you're new and you're not aware, she had ALS, and for the last couple of years of her life, oh, there's nothing left in that, for heaven's sakes. Last part of her life, she had to live in a couple of nursing homes, which we visit on the regular and stuff. Oh, there's some. Anyway, she loved it in there. They're, you know, music festivals and just really friendly folk. Oh, gotta open this up. Like, super friendly. Alright. I do a layer. Oh, this comes out pretty fast. I didn't want a little. Ooh, that's a little much. Well, at least we like pepper in this house. Might have to not put so much after. Oh. It's a really rich, flavorful dish if you make it. I mean, it can be perfectly bland if you don't season it up, but it is such a warming dish. It really is. And I have another rapie pie potato pack out there. Usually when I make rapie pies, I do it for a freezer meal and make 2, but I don't have enough beef for that, so if I have some chicken in there, I might do that in a day or 2 just for the freezer, but we'll see. I think it's good till the end of next week or something, so I'm not in a big rush because I still got lots of meat in the fridge I gotta cook up. Chicken and pork and steak and yeah. I suppose I could have stretched it over for 6, but we like a lot of beef in our, a lot of meat, or, you know, filling. But the top will be kind of crispy, and the bite of the crunchy sweet pickles with the savory. Oh, it's good, guys, it's good. Is there a dish where you guys are from that's the kind of native to your area or specific area? I know I watch people, and some of you are my friends, that lived down south, and I don't even know what grits are. Like, I've never had anything like that. I've been looking up videos about red beans and rice. I want to make something like that. I still haven't made that bean recipe. My good friend sent me her take on it, so I need to try that. What's something that's a labor of love, but it's so worth it in the end? Yeah, this is going to be really meaty. Yeah, I don't have it in me to make 6 rapie pies today, because from start to finish, it takes probably 4 hours. That's, you know, having the beef already shredded, boiling and making the potato mixture and baking it. It takes about 2.5 hours to bake, so I'd say about 3.5 hours altogether to get it where we need to get it. But my husband wants a beef rapie pie. It's going to be the beefiest rapie pie he's ever had, I think. I don't know. Oh well. We'll just have to cut it up small because it'll be filling. That other little bit on the pan is just fat. I try to take off all the fat. I don't like fat. Or I don't like biting into fat, if you know what I mean. Alright, take that off. I'm all done with that. See, I didn't salt that broth. Well, I put the onion soup mix in there. And, yeah. Now, just easy, Tracey, just easy. I like that pepper grinder, that red one, the battery one, but we go through it so stinking fast. There, and then we just put the other one on, so I'll speed this up and we'll get it in the oven. I got 3 in the oven. It says to bake at 350 for 3 hours, but I put it in for an hour and then rotate it every hour. And sometimes it takes 2.5 hours, sometimes it takes 3, but it depends on my oven. My oven has an attitude sometimes, but don't we all? I did put cookie sheets underneath those little flimsy pans because it's a heavy dish. Like it's loaded with potatoes and meat, and it's heavy, so I like to have that extra. It's easier getting it in and out of the oven too, so I put sheets under it. So I'm gonna clean up this mess and have a 5-minute break. Believe it or not, I haven't even had my morning coffee yet. Gosh, it's been a crazy day, but a good one. Lots of loves and cuddles. Oh, I was just going on the hunt for some dirty dishes, and there's a bowl over here. But Misha went to Monday school last night. If you heard me talking about it, it's like Sunday school, only it's on Monday evenings, and it's like a youth group. But they had to do their verses or something, and they all got a little present. Quite a glamorous present, really. That's not every day, but I'm thinking maybe it's an Easter surprise or an Easter thing, or working so hard doing their verses or something. But yeah. Melly helped her put that together last night. I had to snap a couple things in place. I had to get my husband to do one, or I would have ended up cracking it. Because if I can't make it fit, I make things fit. You shouldn't do that, or they end up busting. But that's what I do. So I just gently handed it to him to do, and he did it. I'm hitting a brick wall, guys. I need to have my coffee. And I just put a couple slices of toast in the toaster. So tea and toast again today. Well, coffee and toast, I should say. I'm hungry. Well, Abby just left, and Mally came home. She baked cookies at school, and I should have got it, but she had a cold mug of milk and a few cookies there. She heated up in the microwave. Oh, you look like a walrus. Or a vampire with really long teeth. But she brought some home for everybody. Isn't that nice? Chocolate chip cookies. And what was the recipe called?
The best chocolate chip cookies.
The best chocolate chip cookies. Well,
that's a lie.
I'll have to taste it and see for myself after. One of those pies came out of the oven already. The one that was on the single pan. So the other 2 I put in for another half hour. So 13 minutes left and that'll be done. It's only like, what time is it? Clock. 3:10. We eat supper around 5, so that'll give us enough time for this to cool down and set up a little bit, and it'll just be perfect timing for our regular supper time. There, they're all done. Smelling good in here. Well, I have to go pick up 2 babies now. Usually I only have to pick up 1. But my son's out in the shop, clearing the shop out. Boy, our driveway is one soupy, muddy mess. That's springtime for you. So, anyways, I might stop to the dollar store to get a few lunch goodies because I'm running real low. Okay, I stopped at the dollar store. I got a bunch of lunch goodies. I got little man, he's in the back. He's quiet now, but he was just singing up a storm. Now I need to go get some gas. Yep. Yeah, you can't ever escape that these days. You always need gas if you have a vehicle. Well, unless you have one of those fancy electric cars, but I don't. Well, hi guys, it's late at night now. I didn't get a chance to pick you up again, but yeah, anyways, I do have 3 envelopes, but I'll open them up tomorrow. So if you like my teacup mail call videos, stop back tomorrow. I'm excited to open them, but I'm going to hold off so we can open them together because it's always fun to do. I'll get out a pretty teacup because they're all in there and they want to come out and say hi to you. So yeah, anyways, peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I'm sending love and good thoughts your way. Yeah, so it's kind of another kind of rapure video. I know I have like the tutorial ones and a few other videos I've been making rapure in them, but you know, if you like kitchen videos, you might not mind my jabbering along, you know, what I do. Alright guys, well I'm going to hit the hay here shortly, so I'm going to get this video together. This is my downtime. I like this kind of time. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, so peace, love, and happiness again. Alright guys, bye. Boink.